morning, guys. My name is Tiago. My company calls Beach of Angels. It's an NGO company which will provide free service, and the main service is giving access to the people who has any disability on the beach, all parts. All service, as I said, will be free. The company will be running by donation, sponsor, investors. The service will be provided to people who has any disability. It can be psychological, physical, or behavioral. The vision of the company is change life by giving the same rights, love, happiness, fun, and interaction with the family and friends. That's the way a lot of studies about it that help a lot with the treatment, change the atmosphere that they are day by day. Pretty much they look after themselves on hospitals, clinics, atmosphere like that. So I want to provide them different activities. My business goal for the first year will be starting with 3 chairs and 3 wheelchairs in only one beach. So I calculate 12 volunteers. That will be 3 shifts, so it will be 4 hours each shift. So it will be four staff for each wheelchair. Sorry, 4 staff for each shift. So 1 staff for each wheelchair and 1 extra for different activities. 1 vehicle because we will be providing as well pick up and drop off for them. And staff, I consider myself inside the staff, so it will be 1 person for human resource, me, and 2 more assistants. For the financial area, at the beginning I will be riding some company to do this service for myself. And as I said, 1 beach. So second year we provide 5 more wheelchairs. We'll be providing 2 more beaches, so I will spread it around the Australia. Actually Sydney, then the future pretty much in Australia. So I'm gonna have 2 vehicles to provide the pickup and the drop off and 60 staff. So as much we become bigger, I have to also become bigger with my staff and vehicles, wheelchair. For the 3rd year it will be 20 chairs, 5 beats, and 80 volunteers, 3 vehicles. 1 of them will be a bus, so I can grab more people because it will be a good place, good area to get in. So that's why I have to be very big. So that's my financial goals. Because it's a non-profit company, I would put my energy and invest, make it become bigger. So to start and run the first year, I'm gonna have $260,000. So just for pay wages, rent, buy the wheelchairs that most expensive, and the vehicle, the volunteer. At the beginning, I won't have salary for them. I pretty much provide them some lunch, some food, transport, this kind of things. For the second year, because I'm buying 5 more wheelchairs, so I need more staff. So that's why I increased the price. And for the 3rd year, I'm gonna buy new vehicles, and 10 more wheelchairs. So I have also more staff to make sure that everything runs properly. For the 4th year, I'm gonna have 5 more wheelchairs. So the 4th year I'll be with 25 wheelchairs. So it's on 5-6 beats, depending how is the beat, if I can provide the service with that. And for the 5 years, I will be, that's my most expensive because I'm gonna buy a bus. And also I will be providing 40 wheelchairs. So each wheelchair costs around $8,000. So that's why it's really expensive product. That's why my cost is really up as well. My stakeholders. So most important stakeholder on my project will be the investors. So will be the sponsors, donors, and community, and fundraiser. So this stakeholder will give me the possibility to start my business and run my business. They will invest money in my project. They will trust on my project. So the employees, which I will have CEO, will be myself, and managers, supervisors, financial team. From the second year, probably I will have my financial area inside of my company. Human resource, of course, and marketing team will be strong because they have knowledge and they'll be able to bring more sponsors and more donations to my company. And operational team, that's really important as well. I'll be hiring people who has experience, knowledge, to work with this project. And the experience will be around 2 or 5 years, depending which service they will provide in my company. Suppliers, the most important supplier on my project will be the wheelchair people who will provide. I will have contract with them because if I don't have the wheelchairs, I cannot run my project. I cannot provide the service to them. Hats, because it's service provided on the beach, so I have to protect them from the sun. So I have hats, t-shirt, and sunscreen. And my customers, people who has any disability, physical, psychological, or behavioral. Communication, as I said before, the most important part in my project will be the investors. So all communication with them will be formal. Meetings, email, reports, executive summary, and also contract with them that make sure they will do whatever we agree. Employees can be formal or informal, depending on the context of the conversation. So it will be by email, reports for different areas inside the company. Suppliers I'll be ordering. I won't have many stock on my company, but all purchase that I'll be doing will be made by purchase order, email, phone, and contract as well to make sure they deliver whatever I ask for. And community, that's most important as well. So that's the way I bring customers to my project. So it will be the communication with them, we lifted Latin, charity events, fairs, month to month. Monitoring and control. Financial area is really important, so I make sure that the revenue I have and against my budget. So income check as well, and outcome, expenses, wages, all costs that I have in common. Human resources, so it's pretty much feedback area. I have feedback from my customers, my staff inside, and do what I can do to change mistakes and issues that I had inside the company. Observation will be my strong point, so I do observation of what's wrong, what's not wrong in the company. Reporting and hiring percentage will be really high. Sales market, I won't have sales at the beginning, but my marketing has to be strong, so I'll be monitoring that and see which channel is better for the promotion, which channel is attracting more people to my project. And staff efficiency, if all my staff has been working properly, giving the right thing that I want from them. They filter, so I have a kind of sales, so I have to monitor it. For the operational area, it will be pretty much the quality of the material that I will provide in the wheelchair and feedback from the customers. Because it's a really specific service, so I want to make sure that they will come back. They have a good service provided. Operational procedures. Purchase, as I said before, will be by ordering by mobile or email. I will have purchase orders, delivery document, the product has been delivered to me, and payment received, everything in agreement, so I can make sure that everything is going properly. Monitoring, as I said before, observation. And record keeping as a law, anywhere, or Australia especially. I keep the financial documents, medical, because I have some psychology on my project, so I have medical reports and customer details I will be keeping, and yeah, financial license, because I do work on the beach, so probably I have to ask some license for the council. In continent statement, I won't talk about the problem case and best case, because if it's best case, that means everything that I plan is working. So about worst case, in my company, because it's a no-profit company, it's an individual company, I have donations and people who invest money on my project. So if I don't have enough money, I can't run my project. So that's one issue. Of course, if I don't have enough money, what I can do, push my marketing to make more people come to inside of my company. Don't have enough customers, because most of them probably don't live close to the beach or close to the city. So that's one way I have to attract them, providing my service. And employees, because it's like most of my project is run by volunteers, so I have to attract them to my project. At the beginning, I don't have a budget for pay them, so I have to sort it out how to bring them and make them work and stay with me. I have control about them, and if people doesn't want to work, but they will work by love, not by money. So it will be, I have to find a way to keep them with me. So that's it, guys. Thank you for your attention.
Don't forget the government for money too.